typical company represented here and across the country, represented in this room and across the country. This is size jobs. Most of us have a whole bunch of small jobs. Some of us call them nuisance jobs, some call them a pain, but they pay the rent. Problem is, just isn't enough of them. As a profitable center, they make more money as a percent of sales than any of my other work, but there's just not enough of them. Then we have mid-sized jobs. We have a lot of those. And they are the typical job we do and we do well. Anyone in the office can estimate them. Any of our foreman or superintendent can build them. They're what we do. There's no fear here. And then we always have, and should, a couple of small jobs, rather big jobs, that we stay up late the night before the bid goes in or the pricing goes in because we're concerned about them. We've already decided which foreman, which superintendent, everyone's picked that can do it because everyone in the company can't do these jobs. As a percent of sales, they don't make as much as either of these, but I need them for critical mass. I need them to have the whole company function. Now, I've already said that there are occasional losing jobs in most people's books of business. What happens if one of these is a loser? Nothing. My measure of risk is that it's not going to be seen on the financial statement. I may not even have to tell anybody. If one of these is a loser, it's not going to hit the financial statement. It's going to be absorbed. But when one of these are a loser, I'm hurting. My bank or my bonding company's liable to be asking me some questions. It's going to show up on the financial statement because it's going to drag the number from last year down. It's the one I wish I never took. And then I go into companies that are in the database of 1,244, and they took a job, and on this scale, I said, why did you take that size job? That's the size job they took and compared to these. Everybody follow the risk? I've got no risk here. The risk is that I lose money. The risk is that I show a financial statement weakness. The risk is it's enough to go all the way to the balance sheet and my credit grantors are frightened. If I had stockholders, they'd be frightened. If I had a board of directors, they'd be frightened. Not much risk here, pretty good risk here. Up here, it's no man's land. I may be able to do that work. It may be stuff I really know how to do. I just haven't done it before. And by sheer size alone, it's a threat, not to me, to my financial statement. I've already said the people that got in trouble didn't run out of cash, they ran out of credit. We're slaves to our credit grantors.